I'm going to work on giving you the quickest run through of the 3P pyramid of success that I possibly can. I'm going to use a whiteboard to describe it because, well, I like whiteboards. It all starts by understanding what makes up every business, what makes up the operations of a business. And that's truly about understanding that every business, your business, anyone's business, is made up of 3Ps. That is, the people that work in the business, that create the product. And by the product, I don't mean the thing, the service, the thing that you make that you sell. The product is the entirety of the experience that your people create for your customers. It's the value, and the value isn't just the thing. The value is the entirety of the experience. Your marketing, your sales, what goes into the creation of the product, how you fulfill and get that product into the hands of your customers, and how you support them after they buy that product. That is your product, the entirety of the customer experience. But your business is made up of those things. And lastly, every business is only a business if there's a profit, because the profit fuels the growth of the business. The profit, well, if it doesn't exist, you're not going to have any people. You're not going to be able to create any product, and ultimately the profits will cease. The business ends. So every business is made up of the people working in the business, the product, and the profit within that business. Now, for the business to be successful, well, the 3Ps of business need to be supported by leadership and management. That is, every business needs to be supported by this combination of people who are ultimately a great boss. And a great boss is this unique balance between the 3Ps of leadership and the 3Ps of management. The 3Ps of leadership and the 3Ps of management. Well, what are those 3Ps of leadership? Starts with a clear understanding of why you're leading. What is your purpose? What are you trying to accomplish as a leader in a business? How deep is your understanding of human principles? Remember that business is about this connection between your people, the product that creates the value for your customers, and the profit that the owners of the business depend upon. Well, that means you need to have an understanding of human principles if you want to lead effectively. And the third P of leadership is about progress. That you have to have this growth mindset if you're going to be an effective leader. If you're going to make this connection between your purpose and your understanding of human principles, but that no matter what, you're striving for continuous improvement, never accepting the status quo, constantly innovating to make your people happier, to make your product, make your customers happier, and ultimately to continuously fuel the growth with more profitability. Complementing the 3Ps of leadership to support the 3Ps of the business are the 3Ps of management. And by the 3Ps of management, I mean your ability to plan. And I don't mean some overly complex, detailed business plan for everything, but a core plan that translates the 3Ps of leadership into something actionable within the business towards a stated objective that you can help create alignment for your people in your organization to get behind. A plan to achieve that customer experience that your product should be creating, a plan to ensure that your business remains profitable, that your revenue is going to be greater than your expenses. You know, a good budget is part of that planning. Two, the 3Ps of management include your processes. What are the processes that you're going to use to achieve that plan? Are your processes documented in a way that they're repeatable and scalable? Are your processes capable of helping you train and delegate responsibilities to your people to create that product, to create those profits? And third, do you measure the performance of your business? Do you have the right key performance indicators, the right performance measurements to help you manage your business? If we have the right performance measurements, that's going to help us make better plans in the future to enhance and identify which processes are working, which ones are not, and ultimately improve our performance measurements. But measuring performance, or to steal a quote, it means to measure what matters. What gets measured gets managed. That our performance measurements inform our future planning decisions and help us enhance our processes. Combine the three P's of leadership and the three P's of management are what enable us to make better decisions to have a positive impact on our people, product, and profit. Now, to be a great boss, however, we also have to communicate those decisions. And that's really the support layer that supports being a great boss. That's the support layer that supports being both a good leader and a good manager. Or as I like to call it, the three P's of coaching. That conversations in business are ultimately coaching conversations, ultimately coaching conversations where we're informing, influencing, and hopefully inspiring the behavior of other people toward the progressive realization of some worthy ideal. That we're informing, influencing, inspiring the behavior of other people towards the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And that combined, the three P's of leadership, the three P's of management, and the three P's of coaching are what makes somebody a great boss. A great boss who is someone who makes informed and accountable decisions and clearly communicates those decisions in a way that supports the three P's of the business. Or, in other words, makes informed and accountable decisions and clearly communicates those decisions to make what I like to call win 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 decisions. You've heard of win-win decisions? Well, I like to think about decisions as win-win-win, where they have a positive benefit for the people in the business that create that product and the profitability of the business. Those are the best decisions. And somebody that understands the three P's of leadership, purpose, principles, and progress, combined with the three P's of management, planning, processes, and performance, and then communicates those decisions to equally support the three P's of business, well, that's someone that's capable of making those win-win-win decisions. So, how do we do this great communicating? How do we do this great coaching? What are the three P's of coaching? Well, the best coaching conversations are ones that one, prepare for. That if we're going to have a coaching conversation with somebody, maybe we're coaching an employee and giving them performance coaching to help them grow and improve. Or maybe we're having a conversation with a customer and we want them to buy our product. But whoever we're having a conversation with in business, to communicate these great decisions that we made by employing the three P's of leadership and the three P's of management, that we prepare for those conversations, that we prepare for those conversations by understanding the profile of the individual. What's important to them? Who are they? What are their goals? What do we know about them? That we preview what we've already learned about them. If it's an employee and we're providing coaching to help them grow and improve, we review their performance data. We review their KPIs. We know where they need help to grow and improve, to help them achieve some progressive realization of some worthy ideal. And if we don't know enough from the data, well, we should fill in the gaps with an evaluation. We should probe to deepen our understanding of what they're doing well, what bad habits they may possibly have, and what good habits they could benefit from by starting. Once we've probed to understand what behaviors they can continue, stop, and start doing to help them grow and improve, once we know that, then we can start thinking about how we're going to present that. But when we present our coaching, we need to make sure we understand the point. Now, obviously, the purpose of the coaching is to help them grow and improve, to help them achieve the progressive realization of some worthy ideal, right? But in order for that presentation of coaching to have impact, we need to know what the point is. And the point has to be aligned with something very important. Something I like to call is with it, or what's in it for them. If the point of our the coaching that we're providing, whether that's to an employee or a customer, isn't considering what's in it for them, we're not going to be able to influence their behavior very effectively. No matter how informed it is by our preparation of knowing how we can help them grow and improve by what habits they could continue, stop, and start doing. If we don't align our coaching, the way we present our coaching with what's in it for them, it's not going to have the ability to influence their behavior. Might be informed, but it might not influence them. The other thing that we need to do present effectively, in addition to having clarity of point, is we should practice. We should get good at communicating. Get good at communicating with our eye contact, with the not just the use of our words, the choice of words, but how we communicate those words, our tone of voice. We should also get very good at presenting through practice the, of presenting with presence. And by presenting with presence, I mean truly listening. That a coaching conversation is a conversation. A coaching conversation, we're listening to them. Why do they have those bad habits? How can we help them understand how to develop that new good habit in order to help them grow and improve towards the progressive realization of some worthy ideal? But in order to present effectively, we should have that clarity of point, what's in it for them. We should practice our presentation, and we should ensure that we present with presence. So what's this last one, this cornerstone of this entire model of coaching to success in business? Well, the cornerstone, or why I called my book Praise, is exactly that. What we need to do after we coach somebody is follow up. Follow up so that we can fill that craving, that deepest principle in human nature, our craving to be appreciated, by giving people praise. And not just any praise, but good praise. Getting a pat on the back, hey, good job, you're a rock star. It's just white noise. It doesn't have the impact that good praise does. And what do I mean by good praise? Well, good praise is precise. When I give that person praise, they know exactly what they're being praised for. By precise, I mean the behaviors. But not only that, the praise that we give them is personal. We're going to reinforce what's in it for them. But when we give the praise, we're also going to share how it made us feel. Remember, especially if we're coaching an employee and you're somebody's boss, you're a super important person in that person's life. They want that appreciation from that important person in their life. And if you can share in your praise how it had a positive impact on you, how it made you feel in a good way, then the praise is going to be that much more effective. It's going to be that much more appreciated and help create that sense of appreciation for the person who you are giving praise to. And the third thing, when following up on any coaching, to catch them doing it right so that we can fulfill that craving of appreciation, we want to make sure that our praise is delivered promptly. We don't wait for some grandstanding moment, that we don't save up our praise. No, if we catch somebody doing it right, the best time to deliver the praise is then. When you catch them doing it right, we should deliver our praise promptly. When we put all of this together, this makes that 3P pyramid of success in business. And if we can do all of these things persistently, including how we use technology in our business, remember, constantly looking for ways to make progress, to integrate our planning processes and performance measurements, we need to be using the best possible technology to help connect all of the P's within this pyramid to make those win win decisions so that we can connect and create that alignment in our business by using all of the tools available to us, including the most innovative technology we can to help create and strengthen that alignment. And the more persistently we do all of that, the more we're going to be able to make those win 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 decisions so we can be a great boss who makes informed and accountable decisions and clearly communicates those decisions in a way that has a positive impact on the three P's of the business. Clearly communicate those decisions in a way that informs, influences, and inspires the behavior of other people toward the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, something that's important to them. Thank you.